Welcome back, everyone. Today is Sunday, what is it, May 8th. It's Mother's Day anyway. I don't know what the actual date is. And I just finished up on the excavator, and I wanted to wish all the mothers out there, even though this will not get up for Mother's Day, but I'm still going to wish all the mothers a happy Mother's Day. My mother, unfortunately, died in 1989 when I was 26, so I have to wish her one in heaven. But my aunt, my mother's sister, is like a mother to me, so I know she watches these videos, so I'm going to wish you, Auntie Barb, happy Mother's Day. And everyone else. I can't go down the list of everyone. My daughter, my cousins. Wendy, of course, was more than a mother to David, so I know he's wishing her a happy Mother's Day from heaven. But I just wanted to, I'm out here working on the excavator. Let me, it's all finished. The exhaust pipe is all finished. It's everything's put back on. Let me hop up. Oh. Well, unfortunately, it's not exactly. The stack is a little bit shorter, and it was lower, so I had to cut part of the cowling out to make it fit. It's still outside, so it's fine, but you can't buy anything these days, and when you get it, everything has to be modified, as I showed. The well, you can't see it now, but the inlet had to be replaced because it was too small, and so I painted this part of the cowling. That one's attached still. I'm gonna be bringing it back up to the shop so I can power wash it again. I'll wash that, and I'm going to repaint the hood as well. And I want to get off all this soot and all the soot that's inside the hydraulic compartment right there. So that's what I'm going to do quickly today. Unfortunately, Wendy has patients to see. She's a physical therapist, but she was on call this weekend, so she's got some to see, and so that's how I'm able to do this, and she doesn't know that I'm doing this, so at least I can get this part up. But oh, I've got some other good news. I've been working with Chris. I should say working with Chris. He's been helping me locating equipment, and I was able to make a deal on the exact same dozer that Chris has. The Komatsu 39PX. It's a little bit older than his. It's a 2014, but it doesn't have DEF on it, which is nice. So I kind of like that better. It needs, the guy is going to do a few things to it, so it probably will be a month or so before it gets delivered. It's got to come about 700 miles to get delivered, but so that's something to look forward to. So I'm I'll be anxiously awaiting that, and we're working on a few other pieces as well, so when I get news on that, I will let you know. But I just wanted to get this up because the video that I've just about finished is, you'll see it, it'll be called running in beast mode or something like that. Running this machine with a straight pipe, with a 42-inch straight pipe out of it. It sounded quite angry. I think I called it Godzilla, because that's because it's Japanese, so I figured that'd be a fitting name for it. But that'll be, I'll get this video up first. I'll have to change the order of it, because I think it'd be more fitting to put this one up first because of Mother's Day. But so that's basically what you're going to see. I got some clips of me fixing it and running. You know, I ran it a little bit, and then you'll see the next video after this will be me digging up the rest of that peninsula where the swimming hole used to be. And you know, this last video, I never talked as much as I ever have in my life. But oh, somebody's calling me. I'll have to continue this in a minute. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. That was our mail lady letting me know that I have this. She only works on the weekends, this one, and she's so efficient. Her name's Amanda, but she is so efficient, and she just wanted to let me know that all the parcels that came would not fit it. We have a box out there because we have a gate, and so it's outside the gate, and she wanted to let me know that they wouldn't all fit, and she had called me to let you know, to let me know that they're all arranged, all in order for me, so I can go down and get them. So I wish she was our mail lady every single day, because she is very efficient. But where did I leave off? I don't remember. But anyway, so the rest of this video is going to be about fixing the muffler, and then the one after this will be, I think you'll like it. I don't have to talk. I think I was talking about that, how I never talked so much in my life. In that last video, don't really know why. It just kind of came. But this one will be, you know, the following one will just, it's so noisy. There's no way. I made a hint of it in the comments on the last video about, even if I did talk, you wouldn't have heard it, because it was loud. I had to have earplugs in both ears. Not earplugs, but I had my earbuds. Normally I only run with one. I like to be able to hear the machine in case something happens. But it was so loud, I needed to put them in both ears. I almost could have used muffs over the top of them, because it was quite loud. Hopefully it comes out on camera being loud. But anyway, enough of that. So here we go. And again, happy Mother's Day to everyone, even all my viewers who are watching. Well, here's the bonus footage to the bonus footage. I came back out like I didn't have enough to do, but I wanted to clean the tracks. I didn't want to leave all that mud. It's much harder if you will let it dry up than it is to take it out when it's wet. So when I came around this side, and all day today, I was smelling exhaust, and I heard a rattling when I was letting it warm up. So at first I didn't really look. I looked up there, and I could see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's all soot around where the exhaust pipe comes out of the hood. And then I look over here, and I see all this soot. Here, here, here. Now I had obviously just painted this, and I did see some of this before, but I thought it was just hydraulic oil, you know, the whatever from leaking things. Well, you open up this is where the hydraulic pump is. I mean, soot, 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 soot city in here. Everywhere is soot. And if you look right there, you'll see what looks like the end of the exhaust, you know, the muffler, and there's a hose off it. So whatever that is is off. So I got to try to find it, but I can't catch a break. I always got to do something to this instead of actually doing with it what it's intended for. So all right, I just figured I'd show that. All right, well, I just got back from the parts place, and I got some new shocks for the Ranger, and I got some flex pipe and some clamps for the exhaust, because the muffler is stuck in China somewhere. And look at that soot on there. I bought some degreaser. I just painted this, but again, you get a better look at how greasy. It's not grease. It's just soot, but you could see what happened over there. You can see how the bottom rusted right through. So I am going to put a piece of flex pipe. I talked to Chris the other night, and he said, oh, you ought to just get a piece of flex pipe. And so that's what I did. I don't know if it's exactly the right size. The guy at our parts place really looked for everything they had, and of course they don't have everything that's perfect, but I think I can get it to work. So first thing I do is get the old one out, and that's just 4 bolts on there. I may have to end up taking off the rest of this cowling, though. I don't think it's going to fit out. It might, because the stack is, I think I can pull the stack out, so I might be able to get it out without having to take it off, but we shall see. But if I can get that flex on there just to work for who knows how long it's going to take. I'm supposed to get it, today is Monday, I'm supposed to get it on Wednesday, but yesterday it showed it was still in China at customs, so I don't know, we'll see. So let me get to work on that. Well, I was able to get the stack right out, pulled right out, 2 wiggles, and it was done. And I've got the clamps loosened over here, but I think I'm just gonna take this cowling off. because I know it's going to be in the way. And if it's not in the way for this one coming out, it'll be in the way for the other one going back in. And I wish I did it, so no sense to wish about it. Might as well just do it. That one is tight. Guess we'll have to do this one the old-fashioned way, or go get a bigger impact. That one is really tight. Alright, now we can go back to the faster way. Yep, that'll be a lot easier. Most definitely. Yeah, it could use to be cleaned over here anyway. So that clamp is loose. I got to get this heat shield off, which is 4 bolts. Alright, before I go too crazy getting this out, I want to show you exactly what happened. So you can see right down the bottom fell right out and blasted all that soot all in there. So I'll be cleaning that out. But I got one of the clamps off. This one is a little bit harder to get at, that one nut. This is loose. I'm gonna take the easy out. It's never easy. I don't know why they call it that. It's like rush hour when nobody rushes. But I'm going to drill that out, get that out of there. Go get another bolt because it's metric. I don't have that. So, and I looked. Let me turn this around. I looked and tracked it, and the new muffler is now due to come on Saturday. Today is Monday. But I'm still going to do this anyway, I think, because I don't trust it. It showed that it was flying from, you know, over to the United States, or it was here, but I still don't trust it. So I'm going to at least get this ready to go, and if it comes, great. If not, at least I'll be prepared. All right, let's see if we can get it out. I guess not without taking that clamp all the way apart. And of course that one clamp does not want to come apart. But we shall get it. I even sprayed it again. And of course now the sun is all around over to me. Where I was in the shade before. Wow, that is tight. No wonder the gun couldn't do it. I hope the new clamp I got is the right one. should go now. And there we go. One nasty, worn out. There's the clamp. Nasty, nasty. Well, and as per my luck, I buy a new clamp, that $32. That is smaller than the clamp that it needs. Said it was the right one. Why wouldn't it? So this morning at CarQuest, Forrest thought that this pipe would be too big, and it's just about the right size. So, and he gave me a clamp. They had a clamp laying around, so I've got that clamp, and I also have a big muffler clamp. So I'm going to try this one first. I got to get up there to see, but I know that it will fit over it at least. I don't want to distort. I don't want to clamp it in a way that's going to distort that pipe, because I need to get the new muffler to go back in. So I'm going to work on that next. Okay, here's what's left. So this is the part I was able to pull out, and you can't really see in there, but there's some baffles and tubes and that kind of thing, and that's the drip portion. That's probably, maybe it got clogged up or something, and then it didn't drip anymore and the water sat in it. I do not know, but all I know is that it went. But here's what I have for the interim until it comes. So the pipe was perfect, the clamp he gave me was perfect, and the only thing I got to do is I got to remember to get a bag for those bolts, because I was going to just leave it there, but now that I'll probably use it if it's not going to come until Saturday, because I don't even believe it will come by then. But let's set the camera up over here and let's see how it sounds. I bet you it's going to be pretty loud. Well, sounds pretty good. I could have saved 400 bucks and just left that. It is a little loud, but I'd have to, if I did that, I'd have to give it a Flintstone name for the sound that it was making. But that's all right. Well, at least I can use it now, and I can have it ready to go. It'll be easy enough. Once that comes, just unclamp that, put it back together, and let her rip. I'm not going to put this part of the cowling back on. I'm just going to close that down and let that stick out like that, because it's tight and it won't move. So we're good. All right, this was like an hour service. Got it back very quickly from the muffler shop. Gave me a new inlet that is the correct size. At least I hope it is. We'll find out when I put it on. But I'm gonna go get that one off and get this one in, and we'll get a shot of it after that. All right, here we are. New mufflers installed. It's a little bit different because, of course, everything is different, but it doesn't sit flat where the outlet is. I know the old one had like a 22.5 degree angle added to the nipple. I thought maybe the guy at the muffler shop was going to just cut off the old one and weld it on here. So this should have been down and coming up on an angle a little bit, as in turn I think the stack is a little bit canted off, but I don't see anything wrong with it this way. I'm not going to worry about it. This one doesn't have the drain hole on it, so it probably won't last as long as the other one did anyway, because it'll probably rust out quicker. But it's all in, and I think we should fire it up and see what happens. Put the tripod down. Let's see how that looks. All right, well, no leaks. It's still silver, didn't burn off that whatever they put on it. A little too hot for me to, let me go back up there. I've got to put the cowling back on. I've got the plate right there so you can step. That's got to go back on over there, and then put the cowling back, and I'm gonna align it back with the cover. I don't think they had it actually aligned from before, so I'm going to put the cover down, align the two, lock them, and then put the bolts in, and then open it up and put the last two bolts in. But I always had trouble latching it, so hopefully I can get it a little better. But well, now I'll be able to talk. There'll be no excuse other than me not talking, but there'll be no excuse. So I'll get this put back together. Tomorrow I got to put shocks on Uncle Greg's Jeep, and whether I video that or not, I do not know. But anyway, that's enough of that. So okay, as usual, it's me turning around. As usual, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.